Welcome to Legal Lifestyle Hub, who we are a unique digital place who wants to grow and enhance every day. We have set a target of completing 200 book summaries in a year. On this journey, we came here on book summary 57, and the name of that we have today is Do What Do What Matters the Most, written by Steve Schellenberger. Let us see the targeted audience. The 33-year-old who wants to become more productive in all areas of life. The 44-year-old leader who wants to implement more efficient practices in their team and personal life. The 21-year-old student who finds it hard to manage their time and balance social and academic activities. Let us see the small synopsis. Do what matters most, outlines the importance of the time management in anyone's life, and explores highly efficient methods to set goals for short-term and long-term goals, as well as how to achieve them by being more productive and learning how to prioritize. Let us begin from the Steve Schellenberger. Replace rudeness and impatience with the golden rule. May not change the world, but it will change your world and your relationship. Write down on the paper. Replacing the rudeness and impatience may not change the world, but it will change your world. And in this book, there are three parts, and the author given three powerful lessons. I want you to write down these three powerful lessons on the paper right away. Just take your paper and pen. If possible, keep hydrated yourself. Just take your paper and pen. We will have principles and three habits. I want you to write down on the paper. Are you ready with paper? Just say yes. Get ready with paper and pen. Sony, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, write down on the paper left side principles and right side habits. Draw a table called principal habit columns. Just draw two columns, left side principles and right side habits. And the first principle that you need to write in the left side column is lead with your vision. Lead with your vision is a principle one.
Okay, left side principles and right side
Habits.
habits.
So principle
Okay.
is lead with a vision. Whereas coming to habit, how do you implement this principle in your life? Is by writing personal vision every day. Develop written personal vision every day. Principle one is lead with your vision. Habit one is develop your written personal vision. Let us see the second principle. Manage with a plan is the principle two. Coming to habit two, write down, set specific goals and its roles. Whatever you have targets, write down as a goal, certain numerical target, deadline, and then set roles and responsibilities. This is a habit. So manage a plan. Manage with a plan is a principle. And how do you do that? Set a specific goals and assign some roles. Let us move on to the principle number three. Principle three is nothing but prioritize your time. Is the principle three. Prioritize your time. Is the principle three. How do you do that in the habit? Habit three, write down plan pre-day or plan pre-week. Have a pre-week planning or a pre-day planning. Before going to bed, think about what are the things that you want to go to do tomorrow. Or before starting a new week, think about how your next upcoming week will be. So these are the three powerful lessons that we can take from this book. Lead with your vision, manage your plan, and prioritize your time. Let us move on to the three lessons in deeper. If you want to take charge of your life, there are certain things you will have to change, especially when it comes to time management, goals, and priorities. So let us start these three lessons in deeper form. Lesson number one. To become more productive, one must set smart goals and stick to them. Many people set goals, but only few people take actions. Things first, make a list of things that you have to do and divide them by importance and urgency. Remember this powerful point. Suppose just write down three activities that you want to do and write across them important or urgency. Suppose this live class is for me the important task. Or if suppose somebody calling me right now, it might be urgency. Like that, write down the tasks and across that write down importance I or write down you if it is urgent. Write down at least 3 to 5 tasks and mark it as I or you. So once you have made the marking of your task,
I did not get it.
go ahead with
You.
tasks that are most important rather than urgent. Essentially, you will want to have four categories. One is high stress and high priority. Second one is high stress, low priority, low stress, high priority, and the low stress, low priority. These are the four categories you have. The key is to plan ahead and spend most of your time in the last category, means low stress and low priority. Generally, we do that, means we prefer for low stress and low priority. But what about the bigger picture? Goals should define the little things we do each and every day consistently. For this reason, it's important to set annual goals in both your personal and professional life using SMART method. You might have already experienced what is SMART. SMART is nothing but be specific and be measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And a small disclaimer, I have gone through lots of books related to goals. SMART goal was a little older technique. Recently, I came up with the hard goals. Hard goals is heartfelt, animated, and realistic, and transformative. Something hard goals. D stands for designing something. It came as hard goals is more powerful. Why? Because if you set a specific target on the SMART goals, you will chase only up to that mark. Suppose, let us take an example. I will lose 5 pounds by April 30th, April 30th, 2023. If I set this goal, I will just focus on losing only 5 pounds. Or if I want to make 1 lakh per month as a target, and I'm chasing only towards 1 lakh. Why don't we enhance the wings to move ahead than the target? So always remember that whatever your goal said, it's a milestone, and you can go beyond them. Okay, define your goals to last detail, which will give you self and importance, making your body, mind work harder to achieve them. So your goal is a testimony for you to move forward. Let us move on to the lesson number two. Plan your weeks ahead of time to avoid procrastination and become more time efficient. If your routine feels chaotic, unstructured, and you often end of the day feeling like you could have been more productive. Sometimes you might be feeling at the end of the day, I might not complete the productive day, but don't feel that. Be sincere. But you approach to your time management and direction in your life. By the way, I have taken from yesterday's lesson. Be sincere, not be serious. Start by taking a look at your calendar by freeing 20 to 20 minutes to plan the next week or 10 minutes to plan the next day. Before going to bed, just reflect on the current days and upcoming day plan. This is a wonderful idea I implemented and I'm sharing it. Turn vague ideas into action. This is a one powerful question. You need to ask it yourself. Just write it on the paper. What is it that you can do next step to get closer to your goal? Write down this one powerful question again. What is the next step that you want to move closer to your towards your goal? Either it may be small step or it may be big step. Just focus on the next step and plan accordingly. It is particularly important to do so as it will help you be consistent and stay on track. Yesterday, we have lots of learnings on this particularly consistency. Consistently consistent is more important and staying on the track instead of letting the momentum and occasional bursts of inner motivation run your days. Also, be strict while planning your weeks. Instead of being strict, I suggest you be sincere. Of course, that doesn't mean that you should not leave room for breaks or some unstructured time to regroup yourself. Try to be just organized and build a productive routine. Take your sticky notes or phone reminders to take the next level planning. Let us see the lesson number three. Give each task on your planned schedule a specific deadline. As I have said, to write down the three tasks and write down important urgency, right? After writing importance and urgency, write down the deadline of the time, whatever the time you need to reach, including seconds. You can include the seconds also, hours, minutes, and seconds. Include the time, what time you have to reach it. Why? Because the manifestation has a beautiful power. It will chases you, it will enforce you to chase the task. When I am talking about being specific, when it comes to your schedule, I mean extremely specific, including the seconds. Let us say it is a Friday afternoon. You are in the process of planning for the next week. As you write down your daily activities and tasks, make sure to include the hour of the time, minutes of the time, and seconds of the time, and the time allocated for that particular task. Either it may be it contains 3 hours task, it may be containing half an hour task, or it may be 2 hours task. Whatever the time duration also, you can include that. Be more specific. This will help you avoid procrastination and do not waste time on particular thing, but winning some instead. When you don't plan your tasks using time frames, you end up overdoing tasks or underdoing tasks and you waste too much time. This is counterproductive and it will postpone the achievement of your end goals. The authors learned that by planning ahead, you can increase your productivity levels by 50 to 80%. So why don't you take this As of now, from today onwards, before going to bed, I'll plan for tomorrow. Write down on the paper. Before going to bed, I'll plan for tomorrow. And repeat this statement. Before going to bed, I'll plan for tomorrow. So before going to bed, just reflect for 5 minutes what you have made progress on this day and what you are going to make progress tomorrow. This is an incredible exercise that you can use in your daily life. Now, keep in mind that the most important thing still remains setting your personal and professional goals, as they will lay the foundation for your entire planning process. I want to hear from you what are the thoughts and questions that arise in you. Sony, over to you.
Yeah, so when you say that write a personal vision, I have a personal vision. Plus, I have to share my vision also.
No, just what are the thoughts you have? I vision, plan,
Okay,
and
yeah. Vision, plan, and how to prioritize your time. So my planning, pre-planning of the week and the
okay,
next. Yeah.
okay, great. How do you feel when you write down the tasks and its importance and deadline?
First of all, I create a mental space the moment I write it down that how will I execute it? When I write it down, I get myself accountable to it. Otherwise, it just lingers as a thought.
Yes, that's true. Great. Ravikran, over to you. What did you feel? How did you feel when you write the tasks and its deadlines?
Definitely, when you have done, we feel like it is we're accountable to that,
Okay.
whatever we write down. Yeah.
Go ahead. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Definitely,
Ravikran, go ahead.
when you write down any task, in a way uh, it reads in our subconscious minds.
Okay.
Yeah. So
First,
there are
share your how do you feel when you return your tasks and you return the deadline of that?
uh,
Do you feel
it
that you
sounds
will be
yeah
able to
it
do?
sounds yeah I feel like I'm able to do, but when I'm writing down it, I feel like it is like a challenging.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Super. Let us wind up our session with one powerful quotation. I want to hear from everyone. Share one quotation of the day. Tony, over to you.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
Your voice was breaking. I didn't hear you. Come again.
Share one powerful quotation. Share one powerful quotation.
Okay, quotation.
From my side, I will give it.
Only way
We must
to
do.
achieve
Sorry.
impossible.
Sorry.
The only way to achieve impossible is to believe it is possible.
Great. Believe it is possible. Believe it is possible, then you will find the ways how to do it. Wonderful. Great. Let us reveal myself from my side. From this book itself, we must do what is important, not what is urgent. This is a powerful quotation I learned from this book. We must do what is important, not what is urgent. Okay. Thank you so much. And Ravikran, over to you.
Don't wait. The time will never be just right. Napoleon Hill.
What don't?
Can you repeat?
Don't wait. The time will never be just right.
Superb. Superb. Don't wait. Time will never wait. And one more thing is, time waits for no one. It is 7 a.m. Sharp 7 a.m. I should start. I learned the beautiful lesson of the punctuality. And even if you miss 1 second, then there is a saying called how do you do anything is how you do everything, right? So
Mm.
if you delay 1 second in the meeting time, you will delay 1 second in your work time. It will process like ripples. So be on time, take actions, follow your top 3 tasks which are important, and keep connecting, stay progressive every day. Don't miss the action step that I have explained today. Just before going to bed, reflect what your day gone and what is your next move or what is your next step for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Stay connected, keep progressing. See you in another book summary. I will share mind map of this book on this Friday. Until then, stay connected, keep progressing.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Just a minute. I need to leave this meeting as I am not able to close the YouTube live. I'll connect with you personally. Thank you so much.
Take care. Good day.
Bye bye. See you
Bye.
Bye bye.
tomorrow at 7 a.m. Exactly
Yeah.
7 a.m.
Sure,
Thank you.
sure, sure. Yeah.